Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it's our fall holiday launch? Jen and I are so excited. This is our biggest launch of new products we've had in a long, long time. Very color packed. Of course, some great fragrance, some great gift idea, as well as another great skin supplement. So I'm going to jump right in and talk about our skin supplement because we got a whole lot to cover and we're going to try and keep this down to 30 minutes or less. So be sure to stay with us to the very end to find out what our fantastic giveaway is going to be. You get entries just for watching our live or replay tonight. Be sure and comment. We'd love to see your comments. If you're not logged into YouTube, that may be why you can't comment. So be sure and log into YouTube. Comment. We want to know what you're excited about, what you can't wait to try, what you love, all the things. But right now, I am in love. This is my best friend, Retinol Point 3, and I'm going to tell you why. There is no build up time to this. This is you can immediately start using it the as soon as you buy it. You can use it tonight. And I have, as many of you know, very sensitive skin. So the one prior was too strong for me and I could never quite build up to being able to use it every night. This, since day one, I've been able to use it every night. And did you know that in your 20s, you actually start losing collagen in your 20s? It's so scary. Each year, I had the statistics, but I forgot to write it down. Each year, you lose a percentage of your collagen each year in your 20s. And so we want to use products that promote producing collagen. It works with the science of our body, and that's what retinol does. And why do you want collagen? Collagen helps to plump things, to help keep this area nice and we don't want to be too hollow in here. In here we can get hollow as well as we get older, right? And then as well, we want to reduce those lines and wrinkles, especially those deep lines that are really trying to, we're in a fight against gravity here. So I'm loving this. I'm seeing the difference right away. Let me tell you what the independent study that Mary Kay did showed. After 1 week, the look of deep lines improved. Firmness, radiance, and skin tone improve. You guys, that's after 1 week using it every night along with your moisturizer. Every night, you're going to see a difference in 1 week. After 12 weeks, listen to these statistics. 100% of women's skin texture was smoother. Who could go for smoother skin? 100%. 100% of women had less visible blotchiness. Oh my goodness. 90% of women's fine lines and wrinkles were less visible, and 86% of women showed a visible reduction in deep lines. Firmness increased by 27%, and even tone improved by 37%. So be sure and message your beauty consultant right now and say, I got to get on that retinol right now. And I heard recently somebody said to me, well, don't you have to stay out of the sun if you use retinol? We use retinol at night and then we wash our face in the morning and we're good to go. You're not going to have that difficult sun exposure. Plus, it's very important for your skincare anyways to be using sun protection. So we have that in our Day Defender with our Time Wise Miracle Set, and we have that sun protection in our Repair Day Cream. And if you're not using either one of those, we have our mineral facial SPF 30, as well as we have SPF 50 available. So be sure to talk to your beauty consultant about the retinol and make sure you're using an SPF during the day, and you're going to love the results. Let's pass it on back to Miss Jen. She's going to talk about correctors and concealers.
Oh my goodness. Just both on the retinol and the concealers. So let's start with the under eye corrector first, because that really is where I start after I've done all the moisturizing and I've gotten everything ready and primed. I'll go to my under eye corrector, which is this great little tube. Little goes a long way. A dot is a lot. That is the phrase we've used for a long time, but it absolutely works with this. So 90% of the women that tried this already have said that Mary Kay under eye corrector does not flake and it feels weightless. Absolutely. And what's so nice about this, I'm going to give you some of the skincare parts of it because it makes a difference in how this new one sits on my under eyes and how it lasts all day. So there's vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant, and it helps to fight the free radicals that are coming out and making more. It's more of an anti-aging buff for you. So it's going to really protect there. There's plant-derived glycerin, which helps increase the skin's moisture, which is around your eye, very, very important since it stops creating the moisture it needs when you're 13 years old. So you need a little extra, and it doesn't look heavy and cakey. And licorice extract, which is shown to reduce the discoloration. So I'm really tired lately, and I've been having some really big dark circles. I loved our, don't get me wrong, I loved our old eye under corrector. This one blows it out of the water and then some. It is the upgrade that you've all been waiting for. So that's more of a dot that I needed, truly more than a dot than I needed. So I'm going to take a teeny tiny bit and I'm going to do this eye. I dot it underneath and I'm using the color cream brush, and I'm just basically, and I get up underneath close to my lash line because that's where my darkness really comes in. And I dot it. And if you're noticing, it's pretty much, look at the difference. It's already lighter and brighter. And then don't forget to take a tiny bit more and go in this little nudge right in here. This is where I know with my own darkness that settles in on my eyelids. If I didn't have my eyeshadow on, I'd also be putting it on my eyes because it really just brightens, and then I can get out the door and go. So if that's your kind of a girl that's like, hey, let me just throw the stuff over my skin color, conceal it, brighten it, that's what this one's for. Then I actually will go over it with a little bit, a tiny bit of concealer or even CC cream, and I add a dot. That's probably all that I do, like not even a dot. Can I even get it on there? Hold on. Just a little bit that I'm doing, and that's for both eyes and probably around my okay. So I'm just going to stop talking for a second while I do this because I can't seem to do both. So you can see how it covers and made it nice and light. I'm going to take a tiny bit more, do my scar, clean up the edge of my scar. So you can't even see that. And then right now I have a cold, so I even go around the edges of my nose to get rid of the redness there. And I've already brightened up my face. So you can do tiny dots over your face to cover in dark circles, dark freckles, and a little goes a long way. It's amazing. It's life-proof, meaning it's going to be long-wearing, sweat-resistant, and humidity-resistant. For me, that is like the number one thing. So make sure you're going to use a concealer brush. You're going to put it on, a little dot. Then you're going to apply, you're going to blend it. Then you're going to swipe over some concealer, and then you can even finish it with some CC cream or a powder. I tend to do a little CC cream if I'm going out during the day. Otherwise, I live in the skin that I love, and I look great, and I feel great, and it's not heavy. You don't need foundation all over your face. So that's so cool. There's 9 different shades of the concealers, 1, 2, and 3. It's lightest to darkest, but it's really about undertone. And for me, I have more of a pink undertone, and I'm using the mid. I'm using the medium one. So that's the one I'm using. And you get to really choose which one you want. Under eye corrector, we have a light peach and a dark peach so that all skin tones can enjoy the under eye coverage. And you put a little bit on and then cover it with a tiny bit of concealer. And they're light. A little is going to go a long way. This is going to last me a super long time, even if I use it every single day, which I do. And you're going to love it. Just take a before and after picture. You'll be really surprised. You can already see the difference in my face of what it did. So yay, back to Suzanne.
Jen, that was amazing. Oh my goodness, you can see such a difference. It's just incredible. So, and I love that it's great for all skin types, like dry skin, oily skin. It works well for all skin types. So that is so important as well. So now we're going to jump into some color. You may have recognized these little liquid cheek colors that we had in the past, which were my favorites back then. They've come back, but in a little bit different shades, which I love. We have this soft buff. We have the pink stars. I've been wearing that one a lot. Today, I'm going to demonstrate both the coral kiss and the passion fruit for you. So I'm actually going to use it straight from the tube. The key is don't squeeze too hard because then you end up with way too much. So you just want it to come right to the surface there, and I'm going to just dot it along here and come up a little bit because I want to give my skin a little lift. And that one on this side is the coral, right? I'm going to blend it in just a second. And then this one is going to be our passion fruit. I'm going to grab a mirror so I get it in the right spot. But the cool thing about this is you can build on your coverage and you can use different things to blend it. So there's the radiant passion fruit, not the radiant, that's coming. And I'm going to actually blend the coral one, Coral Kiss, which is this one, with my fingers. Got a little too close to my eye, so we're just going to move it a bit. But you bring it up here, it's called draping, right? And it helps to frame your eyes just like a drape would a window. You know, they say the eyes are a window to your soul, and you're draping your cheek color. So see how nicely that patted in. I love the creamy texture. I love a liquid cheek color rather than a powder because it keeps you're looking glowy. And then on the other side with the passion fruit, I'm actually going to use the cheek brush, and I'm just going to blend it with the brush. I found with the brush, I can keep a little bit more of the color because it sits a little bit more on the surface. When I use my fingers, the heat from my fingers is blending it in a little bit better. So you can see the difference there. So this is the coral, and this is the passion fruit. The passion fruit's going to look a little funky tonight because I've got a little like a pumpkin spice latte look going on here. So the coral's going to look so much better. But then I want to show you, oh my goodness, we have 2 new lip balms. Number one, I love the packaging, pink with dark pink lettering. And then this is tinted lip balm. This is not lipstick. This is lip balm. It does not have an SPF. I've been asked that several times. This is radiant pink. It looks really dark, but then when you put it on, you can see it's just like a bright pink, but in a very subtle tint, right? So you can see that. And then I'm actually going to line my lips with the beige nude lip liner because I have found I like a more defined lip even when I'm using a tinted lip balm. And I also like the waterproof aspect of the waterproof liner. So that waterproof liner is going to help it to stay where I want it to stay. And it's also going to help give the color a little pop, even though it's a tinted balm. Now, this is the coral one. It has a fancy name besides just coral, but that's how I remember it, the coral one. And I'm just going to put it on my lip. There we go. Feels nice and creamy. I love, like I said, love the packaging. Jen and I were talking. It's very, very retro feeling. So super cute. You're going to want both of these. I wear both of them. Same with the cheek colors. I wear all of them except the buff. I will say we just did an event and this buff looks amazing on bronze skin. It's super fun to have a diversity of skin tones because just like Jen mentioned, this product line is not just about skin tone like ivory, beige, and bronze. It's also about your undertones and bringing those out. And so each product looks unique on everybody, which is just amazing to me. So Jen's going to tell you more about that as she talks about the outer glow.
Oh, the outer glow. And I have mine open, and the hint we got was take an earring and pinch a little poke there so that only a tiny bit comes out as you need it, and you put it on. And it's an awesome glow. What's mine? Mine's Pink Stars is what I think I have. I love this one. Okay, so outer glow. Oh, are you ready for some fun? Check out these pretty things. There you go. So we have a glistening aura. We're going to start with the gold. We go to the middle is Lilac Sparks. Great name. Hearts of Flame is over here, one of my favorite ones. And then down here we have Fierce Purple, Pink Inferno, and Smoky Taupe. So love them all. Think they're all fantastic. What I really like, and I actually wear, tonight I'm wearing, let's see, we've got the Smoky Taupe on the outside with a bit of the, I'm gonna look again. Hearts of Flame, because look at this. This is just a yummy color. There's just so much depth to it. You can really play with it. And I put it just right in the crease and brought it down a little. And then the sparkle you see in the brightness is the gold. It's the glistening aura. So I really like those eyes. And I love the palette and how simple it is. Of course, it comes with a mirror, which is so much fun. These colors are amazing. The names are on the back, so if you really find that you love it, if you really are someone that wants all your colors together, you love the palette, but you want them all in your big palette, you can actually take these out and put them in your palette too, because they have metal backings and they can snap right into those. So love these Outer Glow. Love the palette. These palettes are awesome. I'm looking to make sure I have the right amount. I think they're 40 each. So you're going to want both, because I love both and I love actually mixing both. And you're just going to want one for each of your girlfriends. And then I'm also wearing the Radiant Pink. So just without a liner. Normally I wear it with the beige nude liner, just like Suzanne did with the coral. And those are fantastic. And they're 20 each. So you're going to want to put those in your cart. They are limited edition, which means once they sell out, they are out. So make sure you connect with your consultants soon to get yours. All right, my friend, back to Inner Fire with Suzanne.
Awesome. I love these palettes. They fit so nice in your hand. They're so solid. They have a great magnet, so they're not going to just come open on their own. They have an awesome mirror. Jen was so good. She read all the fine print on the back here, and I can't find my glasses to read it to you. So I'm going to tell you Suzanne's name of these things, and I'll show you which ones I'm wearing. So I'm wearing the first one. I did an ombre kind of look, and you can really tell with this eye over here. But I started with the inner corner is the lightest one. And then this one actually comes out more gold than it looks. It's very interesting. You want to get together with your consultant and try these on your skin, because these change with your undertone, right? So this one, it looked like a little moss gold to me, but it's actually very shimmer gold. And so that's in the center. And then in the far corner, I actually bumped down to this one because I wanted a little bit more of that that redness to it, right? Whereas this one has a little bit more gold, whereas this one's a little more copper, right? Then this is definitely in my crease because I need some matte in my crease. So I put that there. This one actually turns more orange on me. A lot of the other girls, it stays real neutral. But for me, it turns more orangey, like I said, more that pumpkin spice latte look. And then this one, it's kind of like a espresso with a little bit of purple pigment behind it. And that one is in the corner as well, just to give it a little bit more matte. So I'm loving this look. This is called Inner Fire. And just like Jen, I like both palettes. I mixed them a lot. The other one is more of a cool tone. This is a more warm tone, but they have so many neutrals that you can really just combine them and really work the whole thing. So just love those colors. Check those out. All righty. Let's pass it back to Jen.
Okay. I'm talking about it's the hero of the fall and holiday line every single year. If you are a true Blue Mary Kay person, you know the Mint Bliss leg and foot lotion comes every year, fall holiday, with a free pair of socks while supplies last. And the socks are super plush and soft and cozy, and I just adore them. And the packaging this year is this one. Check out the fun swirly whirlies and the softness of them. So make sure you order your Mint Bliss now while supplies last, or the socks usually go like that. What I like about them is this time of year I start doing Adopt a Grandparent for a local assisted living center. And so one of these with the socks wrapped around them and the box wrapped like a snowman is delivered to each person, and they all get a little gift. So we do Adopt a Grandparents. We talk about, I've got customers that call me and say, I need those Mint Bliss socks because it's that time of year and I want one for my mother-in-law, but I also want one for me, because this is an amazing lotion that actually helps with the leg cramps, the foot cramps. I even use it on my tight shoulders because the mint in it just relaxes them without this heavy smell. Super hydrating, really relaxing and refreshing to the feet. If you're on your feet all day, this is your favorite thing to put on at night because it just releases and relaxes. So you're definitely going to get these and the socks for you. So make sure you put a few of these into your cart and talk to your consultant soon, because these are $12. They sell out fast with the socks. So let's get your Christmas shopping done now. Over to Suzanne.
Awesome. I love the plush cushiness of those socks. Oh my
Mm,
goodness. They're so cute. And they look like a little gift in itself, right?
yeah.
Hardly have to wrap anything at all. Be sure and stay with us because Jen's going to talk about some savings bundles and how you can save on those Mint Bliss bundles. So I'm going to talk to you about the Confidently You bundle. Oh my goodness. This perfume, I have to show you the picture because I keep selling out. This bottle here is just gorgeous. I actually had a customer purchase this and the oil, which I'm about to show you, just so she could have it in her bathroom at her business because it's just that beautiful. So, and she's so smart because then it's a business write-off too. So I love that my products are on display and they're just so gorgeous. But the bottle is just gorgeous. This is such a great fragrance. I personally love the oil so much. And glass skin is in for our face, right? The glass skin facial. Did you know you can have glass skin on your body, right? The key is to use a scrub first in the shower. And then the other key is when you get out of the shower, don't use a towel, use this oil instead. So while your skin is still wet, you put this oil on. I will go ahead and put a little bit on my dry skin just so you can see it. It just feels so good and it's a dry oil, so it's not going to be like, rubbing off on your clothes or anything, but it smells so yummy, not too heavy, right? Wears well all day. I love that. There helps if I turn my arm like that. But when you get out of the shower, buff your whole body with the scrub and then put this oil on while your body is still wet, and your skin's going to be hydrated, it's going to be glowy, and you're going to smell yummy all day. So that comes in a bundle with the perfume, and so we're going to talk about that in just a minute, I believe. So passing it back to Jen to talk about savings bundles.
Oh, you do smell yummy. It's true. That stuff makes you smell yummy. Okay, if you like to save, like I like to save, lots of great bundles. Let's talk about the first one, Fall Fabulous Look. So the palette of your choice, the cream blush, and a tinted balm. It retails normally for $80. Today it's yours for $59. Let's talk about, oh my gosh, add 2 or 3 into your cart because that's an amazing deal. You're going to want to figure out which palette you want, but because there's 2, why not get both? Different cream blushes and a tinted balm. You get 1 of each, and there you go. You got today's special for $59. So get yourself a couple of those. Then we have the concealer and corrector bundle. You purchase a concealer and a corrector, and you get a second concealer for highlighting or contouring for just half the price. So the total bundle is only $45. That's absolutely fantastic because you're going to want to, like for me, I want the medium one, I want the light 2, and I want a different darker one so I can do my contouring and my highlighting. So you definitely want that for a bonus bundle price of only $45. Now the Mint Bliss bundle, oh my gosh, purchase 3 Mint Bliss lotions with the free socks for only $30, savings of $6. So you definitely are getting all your Christmas shopping, stocking stuffers done quickly and connected with the beautiful soft socks. Then we're going to go to that last bundle, Confidently You bundle. It's gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance set for only $69. You get a savings of $10 when you get yours now while you're watching here. So just reminder to order your retinol 0.3 tonight, because the results are so worth it. I just started mine. I'm already seeing a difference. Amazing. And here's how you can earn entries for our drawing for the Mint Bliss with fuzzy socks for you. So 1 entry for joining us live tonight or watching the replay. Make sure you're commenting and letting us know you've watched it. Connect with your consultant. Let them know so they can tally up your entries. 1 entry for every $10 you purchase in Mary Kay products tonight. And so you want to make sure you connect and get all your wish list and your holiday shopping started early. 5 entries for every bundle you purchase. Okay, so are you reading this with me? You get 1 entry for every $10 that you purchase in Mary Kay products tonight. Plus you get an extra 5 entries for every bundle you get. So you're getting double. Are you hearing me here? That's so cool. And then 10 entries if you watch our Wow Wednesday event this Wednesday, this week. 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So you connect with your consultant to get that information. 20 entries when you complete a $35 e-start right now. Why not this time of year? Get a little extra side hustle in for the holidays, for your early shopping done, getting the discounts, all the fun things for a $35 e-start. Connect with your consultant and she'll give you all the information to help you figure that out. So 20 entries when you complete a $35 e-start. Friday, September 19th at 9 p.m. is the deadline for all the entries. So our giveaway drawing will be then, and you could possibly win a Mint Bliss with fuzzy socks for you. Yay! Okay, Suzanne.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. And yes, we have that Wednesday event. It's just all you got to do is watch, just like you did today with ours. It's going to be a little different. You're going to hear from an inspirational woman. She's going to talk about things like self-esteem and confidence and just empowering women. It's just so encouraging. So fill your cup up this Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Watch that and earn 10 more entries in our drawing for the socks. And then consultants, you can order all of these products tonight. And we talked earlier about doing a $35 e-start. That's all it takes to join our team. $35 for you to become a team member with your beauty consultant and reap the rewards of being a beauty consultant, which means you get the beauty consultant discount on all these products for fall, holiday, retinol, all the things, right? So be sure and talk to your beauty consultant. You'd be surprised at how much that could benefit you with very little investment involved. $35. That's it. Oh my goodness. Somebody said the other day that's like 2.5 lattes. The half is important. For consultants, you want to be sure and take this YouTube link and share it with all your customers this week. Your customers have until Friday at 9 p.m. to get entered in the drawing. So the more you share, they're going to get at least one entry for watching live and giving you feedback. Just ask them what products they are excited about. Customers, you're watching, share this with your friends. Help support your beauty consultant. The only way we advertise is through word of mouth. The best thing you can do for us is refer us. So pass this YouTube link on and spread the word about what's new in Mary Kay. So all of these products will be available on our Mary Kay personal websites tomorrow. So if you're a customer, you log on tonight, you can't find them, it's okay. You can text your beauty consultant what you want, or first thing tomorrow morning, these are going to launch on our Mary Kay websites. They're going to go live. So you got the sneak peek, behind the scenes, the preview, the secret menu, so to speak. So be sure to text your beauty consultant right now. Tell her what you're excited about and get your orders and get those entries in. And consultants, you want to post your guest entries on the Hero Guest Event Facebook page. And then we'll be doing that drawing on Friday night. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We appreciate you. Have a great night.